Every day, millions of people make the same mistake. They forget about safety. One wrong move, one moment of distraction, and work turns into tragedy. On this channel, we show how a single mistake changes everything. Enjoy watching. This disturbing video from a traffic camera captures a chaotic and dangerous situation. A man can be seen inexplicably standing in the middle of a busy multi-lane highway, waving his arms and attempting to stop oncoming vehicles. Despite numerous cars and trucks swerving to avoid him, he continues to act erratically, creating an extreme hazard for himself and others. The footage culminates in a shocking moment as a large, heavy-duty truck, which likely had the man in a blind spot, tragically collides with him, bringing the dangerous sequence of events to a sudden and violent end. This incident is a vital lesson in road safety. A pedestrian's dangerous decision to enter a live traffic lane led to a tragic collision, highlighting a key safety rule. Pedestrians should never, under any circumstances, walk on roads designated for vehicles. A security camera captures a worker in what appears to be a small, cluttered kitchen or storage room. He is sitting casually on a chair, engrossed in his phone. Without any warning, the wall behind him suddenly disintegrates in a violent explosion, launching a massive cloud of dust and debris into the room. The force of the blast throws the man violently from his chair and across the floor, leaving the room in a state of chaotic ruin. This harrowing footage serves as a critical warning about the extreme dangers of gas leaks and explosions. The incident highlights the importance of professional safety inspections and proper ventilation for all gas lines and appliances. It also underscores a vital rule. If you ever suspect a gas leak by smell or sound, you should immediately evacuate the area and contact emergency services, as ignoring such warnings can have catastrophic consequences. A worker in a garage attempts to start a truck by spraying a flammable aerosol into the engine and igniting it with a torch, causing an immediate flash fire. This incident is a critical lesson in fire safety and the safe handling of flammable chemicals. Combining an open flame with any volatile substance, especially a gasoline-fueled vehicle, is an incredibly dangerous and irrational act. The correct procedure for a vehicle that won't start is to follow proper diagnostic steps, not to resort to hazardous methods. This footage underscores the vital importance of having a thorough understanding of the materials and tools you work with, as well as the need for an accessible fire extinguisher in any workspace with potential fire hazards. A video from a construction site captures a group of workers attempting a highly dangerous and improper heavy lift operation, using a makeshift tripod and a pulley system that is clearly not rated for the task. They try to raise a massive, heavy metal cylinder. A small forklift is used to pull on the cables, exposing the serious lack of proper, certified equipment necessary for such a high-risk job. Workers are shown standing perilously close to the suspended load, demonstrating a complete disregard for their own safety. Inevitably, the entire improvised system fails. The supporting structure collapses, the cables snap, and the huge cylinder crashes to the ground with a deafening thud. The incident is a catastrophic example of why you should never improvise heavy lifting. It underscores the critical importance of using certified, professional-grade cranes and rigging, and the need to establish and respect a strict fall zone to ensure all personnel are at a safe distance from suspended loads. A video from a work site shows a heavy lifting operation in progress. A worker stands below, dangerously close to the suspended load. Without warning, a piece of the rigging or the load itself suddenly fails and falls, striking the worker. This tragic incident is a powerful lesson on the critical importance of never standing under a suspended load and the absolute necessity of maintaining a clear exclusion zone. Security camera captures a dangerous incident in a shared urban workspace. Two sanitation workers, wearing high-visibility vests, are performing their duties on a sidewalk behind a large garbage truck. In a moment of extreme hazard, a smaller white pickup truck begins to reverse rapidly and without any visible warning. approaching the oblivious workers from behind. The driver's failure to check his surroundings leads to a shocking collision, as one of the workers is violently pinned between the two vehicles. This tragic event serves as a critical lesson in the absolute necessity of safety protocols in workspaces shared by pedestrians and vehicles. It highlights the fatal danger of inattentive driving and underscores the need for all personnel to maintain situational awareness, use audible warnings, and establish clear communication to prevent such collisions. A security camera captures a horrifying scene in an industrial setting, as a worker climbs completely inside the immense jaws of a large, hydraulic molding press. Despite the machine being active and fully powered, the worker shows a total and tragic disregard for its sheer size and destructive force. Without any warning, the powerful hydraulic press suddenly closes with crushing force, completely overwhelming the worker and tragically ending their life. This incident serves as a critical and devastating lesson on the absolute necessity of rigorous lockout/tagout procedures, which require machines to be fully de-energized and locked out before any worker is permitted to enter their operational space for any reason. The failure of both human protocol and potential machine guarding systems underscores the fatal consequences of bypassing fundamental safety regulations in industrial environments. A security camera in a large industrial facility captures a worker standing near a massive, active machine with powerful rollers. In a devastating lapse of safety awareness, the worker's loose clothing gets tragically snagged by the moving machinery. In a horrifying moment, the machine's rollers immediately pull his body into a dangerous in-running nip or pinch point with immense force, leading to severe crushing injuries and multiple bone fractures. This tragic incident serves as a critical lesson on the dangers of operating machinery without proper guarding and highlights the devastating consequences of an unsafe act combined with an unsafe condition. The sheer speed and force of the machine demonstrate the unforgiving nature of industrial equipment. This tragic incident serves as a critical lesson on the dangers of operating machinery without proper guarding and highlights the devastating consequences of an unsafe act combined with an unsafe condition. It underscores the critical need for a zero-tolerance policy for loose clothing and a robust safety program that includes rigorous training, clear warnings, and physical guards to prevent workers from ever coming into contact with a machine's moving parts.